Alright, we're going to try this again. See how this goes. So, I'm going to try to start back up on projects again this year. And hopefully I've got some of my financial ordeal sorted out that took me a year or so to get there. Obviously not fully back up and running, but we're here, so we're alive. So, in my storage here, this is where all the projects got packed away. So, 4.6 2-valve, right? Or 4-valve? I can't even remember now. 4-valve. My 292. All my Cummins projects. I got a Ford 300, a 4.2, right? 4.2 Atlas. Tons of Cummins stuff that I was supposed to be building. What else is here? Cummins stuff everywhere. Basically all straight sixes. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the inside of here, but this is where all the projects got packed away. So, I'm still waiting on some stuff on this. That one's getting there. This was a 500 horsepower, hopefully, that was my goal. 500 horsepower, 292, straight six Chevy, going into 71 GMs. I have a lot of videos on that. This one has never been on the channel. This right now is a completely stock 4.6 4-valve going in a 2000 something Mustang. This is what I'm going to pull out right now. The plan is to do over 1,000 horsepower to the wheels on this guy. I'm going to get it going. I've got a customer that that's going to pay for everything, get the car, and yeah, do the whole project. So, we have agreed that it will go no less than 1,000 horsepowers to the wheels. Horsepurs. So anyways, I don't have much. I got to tear this apart right now. It's a pretty decent engine. It ran. It has, I can't really show you in here, but it has some cam wear. It had an oiling issue or got over revved or something like that. So yeah, we're going to go through this. I already got the pistons, so I'll show you those, and then we'll stop this video there. And I'll start doing tabs on this engine, and I'm going to start picking up the other stuff and trying to get it going. Right now I've got a 3.8 Chrysler Town & Country motor in there that I'm building. I've got a Hyundai Sonata direct injection engine. Nobody builds these engines in my town, so it's buy new, and those engines, the Chrysler's not expensive, but I can do it a lot better and a lot cheaper than what you're going to go get it for. And the Hyundai engine for a 4-cylinder was like $8 or $9 grand, not including labor. And that didn't include the fuel system, so we got to figure out if the fuel system needs changed or not. So, anyways, I'm going to get this engine down out of here. I'll show you what I got for pistons, and then pick it up on the next video. So, ended up going with a set of Manley pistons. There's the part number, coated, flat top, 4.6 Y.4, 3.5, 82 bore, 220 from deck, 20, that's weird, top ring, 220, I was like, I thought that meant deck height. Anyways, so, they're going to send me rings. I do not know what they're sending, but they came with rings. I did not ask what they were. The engine is dish piston right now. So, yeah, just a nice set of forged full floated pistons. And start getting the block torn apart, getting it bored and honed, because I do not have a bore and hone in my shop, just like most people. I do have quite a bit here to build engines, but not that. So, we will see. I don't think it takes too much to get 1,000 horsepower. Keep in mind that I'm poor boying this somewhere in the middle. I've got a pretty decent shop here, but still on a super tight budget. Engines and race cars and stuff may have ruined my life over the last few years, but we're going to try it again. We're going to see if we can get some of these projects out and get them boiled down. I can't stand to sell off projects without them being finished, because you'll just lose like all of the money if it's in parts, if it's a basket case. You'll lose a ton of the money if it's together running perfect. You'll lose a good portion of the money and time you have into it. Nobody's ever made any money off cars, at least not that I know of. I call bullshit. I don't know how some people do it, but it's really rough to build something and make a profit on it. But it's also rough to let it sit here and not make any money at all. So we're gonna try getting some of these things together. So I'll get I don't know the exact plan yet on what it's gonna take to make 1,000 horsepower. But it's not as crazy as you'd think. It's basically a really good rebuild, forged pistons, balanced lower end, a really good, so Ford GT, so I know that I got to get the Ford GT rockers and a few things that have a little bit different geometry. I guess they're more, they're better for being wrapped up a little bit, high RPM or something. And a good timing set, and probably from Ford Racing, and then a big turbo and really good tuning, fuel pumps to run them, a few little things here and there. So fall long, I will get that project going. Got my 3.8 type Chrysler Town & Country. I'm building a 390 Ford. Had to get a new crank for the Chrysler, which was kind of a disappointment. Got the heads ready to assemble. Got them all cleaned up. And got everything. So that is actually honed in-house. With my son in hone off of a drill. Cleaning that up. Trying to figure out a few things on that. And then this damn Hyundai has coating on it. And I got to figure out, so I just changed the fluid in my vat to get it a little bit more aggressive and cranked up the temperature to try to just vat these things till it comes off. And then worst case scenario, I'll have to soak the whole head in solvent and work on it a little bit. But it's got, can't even remember, that's that stuff. It's got it in, oh yeah. So I don't know if that's factory or what, but so oil pan's good. It needs, it's just dirty, but they've got that on the front cover. And that's going to wind up in the oil or something like that. And then, I don't know where all the blocks down there. On that one, like I said, going to get that Hyundai out of here. It was a car that was abandoned here for that project, and I'm going to finish it up to get rid of it. But yeah, gotta try to boil off that coating and hope that that's a smart idea. I have no idea. Seems like I used to use, there's probably an old junk can of Glipdol over here. Seems like a cheap version of Glipdol. I think this is, yeah. Sadly, that is a brand new can of Glipdol that, still liquid, but it never got used. I don't think I'd trust putting it in an engine or anything, but I think those cans are like $50 to $100. So, yeah. That is it for today. Follow along. I will get some of this. I'm going to start back up. 2025 is my year. Here's a 5.9 Cummins gasoline engine. That was another project that never got anywhere, but I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I thought it would be cool to maybe put it in a truck or something to see how much different it is than the diesel version. I would assume less power, maybe? Who knows? Anyways, alright, I'm back. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.